Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Global Korea with Truth. 2007, State Council of China gave an instruction as follows. Those who have much knowledge and ability to use internet shall organize common army and lead public opinion on the internet actively with acceptable ways and words. It announces the beginning of common army. They are supposed to pay 100,000 won a month plus get 5 mao, which is about 85 won per comment. The so-called Wumao derives from here. According to the research from Harvard University, the size of this common army is estimated to be about 11 million people, and the number of comments they upload amounts to about 500 million a year. Quora is a website established by Adam D'Angelo in 2010. It allows users to ask any questions and to receive answers from other users, which is a global version of Naver Knowledge Search. Users all around the world post varieties of questions about what they are wondering, and many of them are related to China. Considering a lot of users are English speaker, a lot of sensitive questions to China are being uploaded. In Zhihu, which is Chinese online Q&A platform, internet users say that a lot of foreigners have some prejudice about China. And while they sharing the questions that foreigners posted, one user suggested it would be better to give model answers if foreigners speak ill or have prejudice about China, and she starts to provide the related answers. ID named Prentice, the writer of the suggestion, advises them to write as following model answers depending on types of questions and translate Q&As into Chinese language one by one. What kind of normal users would capture the examples, translate into Chinese, and even upload the model answer one by one? So we checked out who she is and found that she used to live in Beijing and now in Auckland. And she used to work at Beijing Diplomatic Service. Beijing Diplomatic Service, which is an arm of Chinese Foreign Ministry, is in charge of diplomatic business to the embassy, news station from each country, and international organizations in China. Of course, we can verify her profile, but judging from Chinese society, it is impossible to pretend to work at a government branch. Because if so, you could be displayed at body words. Since 2017, this woman has commented on several sensitive issues related to China on Quora. Commenting is not the point, but if she posts fake information and make other people comment as she does, no difference with the common army. As expected, looking over all the comments on this post, I found that the comment that she revealed herself as a common soldier. I was dumbfounded to know that someone working on foreign ministry is also in the common army. I will show you what we found out at the end of this video. Before we move on, now I'm going to show you her comments. Her comments can be grouped into 4 cases of model answers. Questions in this video are really posted by foreign users, and the model answers presented by her are as follows. Case 1. Dodge silly questions about China with a joke, not in anger. Question 1. Is there any car in China? Answer. There is no car in China, because Chinese can fly in the sky like in Chinese drama. Some people can transform themselves and can travel long distances in a very short time, and even herd the person over to his or her destination with skillful martial arts learned since young. Or they can borrow the way to destinations underground just like a lethal move of Tu Xingsun, one of the characters and investitures of the gods. Question 2. Does Chinese soldier have a gun? Answer. No, Chinese soldier have knife or nunchakus, and farmers get into war with sickles. If anyone tries to mess with Chinese, they will throw soup or dumpling and declare a war. As you see in their simple life, Chinese don't need gun at all, which is the most scientific weapon invented in the West. Case 2. Raise reliability and make the questioner embarrassed showing specific figures. Question 1. Living in a flood of deceptions and false information by media and government, can Chinese ever get any real information? Answer. Is there a specific case that the media in China reported fake news? You mean the case like the New York Times reported that there was a WMD in Iraq which doesn't even exist? Or tell me the case that Chinese media was given legal sanction for a false report. One poll shows that the only 43% of British and American trust their domestic media, but it's 77% in China. This figure is from a random survey by CNN and BBC which Chinese responded to. And almost 500 million people go abroad and see the truth by themselves. So, I guess the question you gave is more pertinent to people in UK or US, not in China. Question 2. Why China doesn't help US in the war on terror? Answer. As soon as Chinese government conducts anti-terrorism, Western media carries false report as if China suppressed innocent Muslims. In other words, once China starts anti-terrorism activities, China will be reported to pick on Muslims. That's why China is staying back. Please note that there are a lot of questions about oppressing Uyghur and Tibetan independence on Quora. Western media reports the violent terrorists fighting for the independence of Xinjiang and Tibet as people struggling for freedom. Thus, the answers above will be the good example in this case. As you can see, this woman leads users to give the answers as above when they are asked the questions of independence of Uyghur or Tibet. Case 3. Give an answer and put blame on other countries. Question 1. Is Beijing one of the cities in South Korea? Answer. Koreans claim everything in the world as their own, including China, Japan, Jesus, and even Islam. Everyone knows Beijing is in China except you. Question 2. Why all the countries in the world hate China except Pakistan? Answer. Seriously, I've never heard of it. As far as I know, India is the only country that hates China. Well, it didn't used to, but just because of boundary issue recently. Plus, Japan hates China due to historical issue, and no need to say that America has always been like that. Except those 3 countries, all the world loves China so much. Question 3. Why are there so many weird questions about China? Answer. Why does speaking English matter? India was subjugated to English-speaking world and used English as official language. So a majority of Indians speak in English. And oddly enough, India is one of the countries that hate China. Indian media instigate the masses with news to aggravate an aversion to China. Such weird questions about China uploaded on Quora is the result of that propaganda. FYI, 40% of users on Quora are from India. Case 4. Publicize policies and power of China indirectly. Question 1. Is there any way to get rid of China without nuclear weapon? Answer. China is the 3rd or 4th biggest country in the world, which means it is comparable to US in size of all Asian countries. And China has a massive economic scale. One of the reasons why China has become rich is to have a huge industrial system. And it also has the 3rd biggest military power with nuclear weapons. Last but not least, there are billions of people who are willing to sacrifice their lives for homeland to save their families and friends. This is where you try to invade. Question 2. Why 97.5% of Chinese object to accepting refugees from Middle East? Answer. It is one of the bad policies that UN asks China to share the responsibility for refugees. China has not been long since it abolished the one-child policy. Chinese gave up the dream of having a second child due to the policy from 1979 to 2015. It means Chinese had bitten the bullet for limiting population. But asking Chinese to accommodate refugees now is no better than supporting others' children rather than their own baby. Chinese has been educated to be up in arms when the government doesn't serve people. Thank God UN headquarters is not in Beijing. What if UN kept enforcing such policies to China? Would Chinese let this happen? Lastly, she left a comment that Quora has not been blocked and the register is still available in China, and elaborates on procedure to register. This time I will show you the comments that Chinese internet users left. FYI, the woman giving answers to the comment is the same commenter above. I saw a comment you left. Some foreign jerks asked if Chinese can really fly. Can't register in Quora, what should I do? The procedure to register in Quora is explained in detail on the last comment I left. Need VPN to circumvent the wall? No, just a mail address is okay. I'll keep in mind that Quora has not been blocked and it's still free to register in China. Good comments, I followed you. Next time, I'm gonna answer related questions in this way. Wow, I thought the commenter of it was a genius before, and it was you. I like such comments very much. Carry on. I want to circumvent the wall, but it's no use cause I don't speak English. I followed this commenter on Quora and see her again here. Doesn't she change the profile picture? Can't look up BBC and CNN in China? I've just commented an answer related to the last case today. I saw a guy asking what the government would do if 10 million people gather at Tiananmen Square and do something. Thanks for the commenter. Feel like I found treasure. Thumbs up to your English. Passing level 4, I'll join right away. Each country has its own common army, I guess. And on this post, the commenter says, I served at the Comet Army. Such common army defines people who are struggling for independence of Xinjiang and Tibet as terrorists, attributes their faults to other countries, and incites writing the post that praise merits of communist China. Now they spread out all over the internet side of China like a network. Thank you for watching this video and see you on the next video.